Hello guys, Glaze here with another CT Expert video for you today. I know it's been a while, but I hope it's been worth the wait. I've been unwell the past few days, so I've had like a fever, cold, sore throat and everything, so I've sort of kept it easy. That's why I did the Dust 2 smoke video, even though now Dust 2's changed, so now you can't do the smoke from T-Spawn anymore. But yeah, that's why I created that video instead of doing a video where I'd have to do a voiceover, because my voice was really bad and I just felt awful basically. Okay, so today we're going to be looking at Electronic or Nuke and how he plays main and outside. So here we're going to see it's the second round, so that Electronic actually knows right now that the T's are either on an eco buy or a force, just with pistols because they didn't get a plant in the first round. This is why he's playing a little bit more aggressive with looking for a fight on top of silo at the start of the round, moving back into this strong angle and config box. As soon as a smoke comes in outside, he'll respond into garage, so he can try catch anyone crossing into secret and wanting to take that fight. As this is a fake outside of the smoke, the T's will proceed to push ramp and wrap hell here. This is where Electronic's position comes into play, being very important, denying them any progress further onto the A site. Here we're going to see an interesting smoke that Electronic throws down. Instead of throwing it against the Glaze position on the blue container, he will throw it against the red container instead, so it lands deeper to the right, allowing for him to push up and play around the smoke. The Molotov here, if you don't know, is used to stop outside smokes. So if he has the knowledge of a smoke set that Heroic in this situation likes to throw, or maybe they throw it at the start of the round a lot of the times, he may try throw down a Molotov here to deny them landing properly and leave big gaps. As you can see here, he is now sitting in the smoke that he threw down just on that red container, and he's trying to catch a timing where he can find the T's that have walked past him and going down to secret. He gets the dink onto Tessus, but unfortunately in the situation, Cadian takes him out as he's slowly rotating behind him. Here we're going to see Electronic throw an early Molotov again to potentially stop any early smokes that may come down in that area, and then quickly moving into the garage position in this very passive position. However, it is very strong at the same time. However, he doesn't find anyone from this position in this round. Here we're going to see how Electronic responds to a fast A hit from Heroic from main. As the utility is coming down, he will spam the edge of the vent, tagging up or even killing players who may want to try and drop down that position, and also at the same time catching people running out of the door with the same spam. He will then just keep spamming and throwing a HE behind the smoke to try help his team as much as possible without being caught off and greeting through the smoke. Quickly checking outside to make sure there isn't a lurk pushing behind him, or if there's any T's that may catch him off. And then he'll quickly move into the smoke as it's beginning to fade. And if you don't know this about smokes, if they begin to fade and you're sitting directly inside of a smoke, you'll see the enemies outside of them before they will see you, giving you the advantage in the duel. He will then go with Simple much later in the round, taking B from ramp, making sure he trades when Simple goes down. Here we are going to see Heroic throw Strala smokes outside, pushing him back into main to make sure no CTs can just walk through them and get main control. However, Heroic here goes for an A hit instead, blocking off Electronic with a smoke. He is now just listening for sound cues to know when is the right time for him to push out and catch the door player off guard. Getting back onto the A site will regain control again. Simple fakes out Tessus with the sound of the vent drop, giving the Electronic a free kill onto that door player walking through the smoke. Navi then closes out the round convincingly after regaining control of the A site once again. Again, just going outside towards main early here, he sees these smokes come in from the opposing team, and he tries to block one of them as he doesn't have a Molotov in this situation, catching Tessus down to low HP while he's dropping onto main, moving back towards config box as the utility comes through from the T side, being able to catch one from this angle, but quickly traded by Shushi in the situation. Here, Electronic will throw an early smoke at that glaive position, giving the idea of any T's that could cross to secret and be playing close outside. He throws this smoke by aiming at the top of the hills here and quickly shifting before releasing. Again, with the Molotov to try deny any early smokes from the T's that may come down, moving back into this strong garage position he used at an earlier point in the game. However, he messes up his spray a little bit unfortunately and moves while he's shooting, resulting in him not getting any kills. Electronic will be using an early HE deep, as simple as throwing the smoke on Glaze position for him, doing a lot of damage to 2 players on the G2 side, reacting with the Molotov to try stop any smokes moving back behind CT blue, peeking credit to get a kill on the Hunter, quickly going towards main to try help his team on A, catching off Nico, but then also getting quickly traded by Amanek here. However, he does his job, he does a great job in this situation, getting as many kills as he can to try give Navi the best possibility of winning the round. Here we're going to see Electronic playing a different area of the map completely, going early ramp to get onto B, making sure to hold the secret push for his team. As he is going to be given the info from the T's pushing secret, he will quickly bring back his attention to this area, throwing down a Molotov to stop any potential pushes, before then throwing a smoke quickly afterwards, giving him this weird little angle that isolated a duel on towards Hunter, forcing Jax to just grab the bomb and then go back. Even though they're against an eco in this clip you're going to see here, this crossfire with only 25 seconds left on the clock is very strong, having a player on CT vent and a player on hut watching door. You can do this with just 2 players in A if you want, having one on hut and one on second vent. It's something you can try out and I suggest you use it. Here Electronic will start the round again with the smoke I showed earlier, landing on the Glaze position with the Molotov to stop any smokes again. Going onto Garage, he catches 2 players off in this position as they're both trying to get onto main, sneaking through the smoke. This position for the T's is very hard to clear, as you'll be worried about lots of other angles in the process of trying to get into main and trying to see where the CTs are playing from. Thank you guys so much for watching this CT expert video on Electronic. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll speak to you very, very soon.